Hi, my name's Sylvie and welcome to my yoga YouTube channel. Today's gentle brain practice is designed for those who are recovering from a traumatic brain injury, so a concussion. It's also designed for vertigo or neck pain. Your body's your body, you know what it needs best, but this gentle flow is keeping in mind those symptoms, and it's designed to make you feel good in your body, come into your body, and experience the present moment. So to get things started, we're going to find ourselves in child's pose. Blocks, pillows, or bolster would be great. I'm using a rolled up blanket as my bolster. And we're going to slowly make our way onto all fours, knees wide or straight. Option to bring the bolster to your chest or your forehead and begin to sink your hips back. So taking a few rounds of breath to find a comfortable position. Landing in your space. Thanking yourself for taking this time for you, your recovery, your well-being. Allow the facial features to soften, your body to sink into the open space. And before we start moving, I want us to slowly deepen our inhales and exhales, allowing to extend a little more. And on the inhale, I want you to visualize your ribs expanding. Thinking of kind of like an accordion. So on the inhale, with our attention, we expand our ribs, our side body. And on the exhale, we bring it all together. Inhale, we expand. And exhale, we bring it together. So doing that a few more times to your own breath. Focusing on your side body. Wonderful. So on your inhale, you're going to slowly lift your gaze. And exhale, bring yourself to a tabletop. So hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Removing your pillow and connecting with your breath. Beginning to really press the tips of your fingers into your mat. Maybe your knuckles begin to lift a bit. Inhale, we're going to drop our belly, open our chest. And exhale, tuck the tailbone, round the back. Inhale, drop the belly, open up the chest. And exhale, tuck the tailbone, round the spine, lots of space between the shoulder blades. Option to keep your gaze fixed or to look up and down during this movement. Focusing on expanding the side body on the inhale and bringing the ribs together on the exhale. On our next inhale, we're going to find neutral spine. Exhale, we're going to bring our left hand towards the center of our mat. And inhale, sweep the right arm up. Option to keep your gaze fixed in front of your space or to look towards the side. taking a few rounds of breath here. And on our exhale, we're going to take our right hand, bringing it towards the left side of our space slowly. Right hand hovers towards the left. And on the exhale, we're going to bring our right hand down. An option, if you wish, or if it's in your practice, to drop down the shoulder, maybe tilt the head towards the side. Taking a few rounds of breath. Inhale to expand the side body, and exhale to bring it all together. For the next few breaths, we're going to slowly lift ourselves back up, right hand up to the sky. And on our next exhale, we're going to make our way to table. Exhale, we're going to bring our right hand towards the center of our mat. And inhale, sweep the left hand up. Option to keep your gaze in front of your space or begin to look towards the side. We're here for a few rounds of breath. Exhale, we're going to take our left hand, bringing it towards the right side of our space and hovering over. Exhale, we're going to plant our left hand down. Option to stay here, or if it's within your practice, you can begin to drop your shoulder down. Head towards the right side of your mat. Expanding the ribs on the inhale and bringing it together on the exhale. Taking a few breaths, we're going to bring our left hand back up in the air. And exhale, bring your hand back down to tabletop. Connecting with our breath. Exhale, we're going to extend our left leg out long. Big toe meets the mat. On our next inhale, we're going to explore crawling our right hands forward, fingertips tented at the top of your mat. We're here for a few rounds of breath. An option to explore lifting the foot, the hand, or both, keeping the gaze right at the top of your space. Engaging the core, broadening the low back. Exhale, we're going to bring our right hand back down, bringing our knee to our nose, rocking through our hands. Taking a few rounds of breath to adjust our stance. Books or blocks are great if you want some more space in the front. And on your next inhale, begin to open your chest and press your hips forward. Option to cushion the knee. Keeping the gaze in front of your space. Inhale, we expand the ribs. And exhale, accordion-like, we bring it together. Exhale, we're going to take our back foot, our right foot, and bring it to the left side of our space. So our shin becomes parallel to the short edge of our mat. And inhale, we're going to bring our hands over to the middle of our space, keeping our gaze towards the bottom. Option to stay here or to slowly lift up. So hands in front and back. Gaze towards the front of your space. Expanding on the inhale. Contracting, bringing together on the exhale. Exhale, we're going to bring our left elbow to our left knee. Option to stay here or inhale, sweep the arms forward. Gaze towards the front of your space. We're here for a few rounds of breath. Option on your fingertips is to crawl to the front of your space and lift up the right arm, expanding the side body. Exhale, we're going to bring both fingertips to the front of our space, framing our front foot. Back foot comes back into low lunge position. Full round of breath here. And exhale, bring your left foot back, meeting in a brief tabletop. Exhale, we're going to extend our right foot, big toe meets the mat. And inhale, option to explore your left hand crawling to the front of your space, tenting your fingertips. Keeping the gaze directly below. We're going to stay here for a few rounds of breath, and there's the option to lift either and your hand and foot. Engaging in the core, keeping your low back nice and broad. Expanding on the inhale and bringing it together on the exhale. Inhale, we're going to take our left hand, bringing it to our mat, and exhale, knee to nose, rock through to our hands. Begin to adjust our stance for most stability, cushioning whatever we need for our comfort. And inhale, begin to open up the chest, press the hips forward. Exhale, we're going to take our back foot, our left foot, bring it towards the right side of our space. So our shin is parallel to the short edge of our mat. And we're going to begin to crawl our hands towards the middle of our mat. Option to stay here or slowly rise up. Inhale, arms front to back. Gazing towards the front of our space, pressing in that front foot. On your next exhale, we're going to take our right elbow, slowly bringing it towards our right knee. Option to stay here, inhale to sweep the left arm forward. On the fingertips, you can bring yourself towards the front of your space, lifting up your left arm. Breathing into that side body, we inhale to expand. And exhale to contract, bringing it all together. Wonderful. Exhale, we're going to bring both hands to the front of our space, framing our front foot. Back foot comes back in low lunge position. Full round of breath here. And exhale, we're going to take our right foot to the back of our space, meeting in tabletop. And inhale, we're going to slowly make our way onto our belly. So we're going to crawl our hands forward, making our way onto our belly. Exhale, we're going to bring our elbows under our shoulders, keeping our gaze to the front of our mat. Inhale, we're going to squeeze the shoulder blades slightly, broaden the collarbone, lift up the chest. Exhale, we're going to slowly lower. Inhale, we're going to lift up, keeping our gaze fixed. Option to look up wherever you are in your body today. Every day is different. And exhale, we're going to lower down. One more time together. Inhale, broaden the collarbone, expand in the ribs. And exhale, lower all the way down. On our next inhale, we're going to create a little diamond shape with our hands and place our forehead all the way down. Option to grab your pillow or bolster to support your forehead. And do any necessary fidgets to arrive in your final resting posture for this practice. Using all the movement and breath we just did, I want to offer a final little meditation to seal the deal. So on your inhale, instead of expanding the rib cage, I want you to visualize your entire body beginning to expand, to create more space, to have kind of an airy quality or a buoyant quality. And on the exhale, bringing it together, bringing it down to the earth, allowing gravity to let your muscles melt into your mat. So on the inhale, We create buoyancy all throughout the body, expanding throughout all the body, and exhale to bring it all back down, back to earth, back to you. I'm going to leave you for a few moments of silence to explore this option. Giving your body an opportunity to release. If you would like to linger here longer, I invite you to stay for as long as you like. To close practice with me, there's a couple ways to get out of this posture. You can either bring your elbows under your shoulders, slowly lift up, make your way to tabletop nice and slow, and find yourself in a seated position. Another option too is to invite a little bend in the knees and roll over to one side so you're in a fetal position with your head being supported by your forearm and making your way up. Yogi's choice. You know your body the best. And whenever you get here, we're going to bring our hands to heart center. Option to tuck the chin slightly. Thank you for spending your valuable time with me and this valuable time for yourself, for your recovery, for your well-being. I look forward to practicing with you again and hope you have the most wonderful day. Namaste.